You ready?
Normally, teens like me spend their time worrying about college, keeping up with fashion trends, and doing all the fun things that teenagers do. But me, I spend most of my time worrying about my future husband. I was born in Kuwait to a traditional Indian family. I was raised in a community where everyone followed unspoken social rules. The freedom of choice was restricted, and obeying your parents was a must. And according to the Meme laws, written in the invisible book of custom, I should leave the choice of my future husband in the hands of my parents. For those of you who do not know the details of how an arranged marriage works, let me describe the process. It's actually more complex than you might think. First, the family places several newspaper ads that contain detailed description of the girl's profile, with everything from the color of her hair to the mole on her chin. It's almost like they're items for sale. Soon, replies arrive. A guy of so-and-so height and skin tone thinks you're pretty enough to be end up in the honor of being his wife. The two families then arrange a date where they discuss the important aspects of the marriage, like the value of the girl and money, which is more commonly known as the dowry, and the social standing of the girl's family. The girl's family also has certain standards that they would like the boy to meet, like the amount of money he makes, his job, and his family status. The girl herself, she gets 5 minutes alone with the guy to get to know him before he leaves. The two families will then do an extensive background research of each other before they come to a final conclusion. From my point of view, getting to know a person takes more than a few minutes, and his wealth and social standing did not determine his personality. Personality is far deeper than that. It takes extensive hours of intimate conversation and time spent with the prospective suitor to actually get to know him. My cousin Jolie went through this process, and in the end, she was forced to marry someone she didn't like. Her family didn't care about her consent. Ever since then, I wondered if I would, like Jolie, be forced to do something I didn't want to do, to cry myself to sleep because of a marriage that wasn't meant for me. Luckily, I do have a choice. I come from a family that is comparatively broad-minded. Mom and stepdad is the head of the household. But most importantly, I get to question my parents' decisions. I don't have to end up like Jolie. I can choose the dating system instead and find the right guy myself. But this has its own dangers as well. There are countless stories, even within my own family, of people who took the decision into their own hands, and in doing so, brought disgrace to their families. I don't want to be one of those people. My family is just as important to me as my future is. It's a difficult choice, but fortunately, I have about 3,650 days to decide.
Stay right there a minute.